What is up? What is up? What is up, FIFA commoners? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for deciding to watch another video on the channel. If you're new around these corners, you know how it goes. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comment section below if you are completing, if you've managed to reach level 30 or you're in the process of reaching level 30 and you'll be, picking up one of these cards. This video is dedicated to that, discussing these exact 3 cards. We're not just going to discuss them straight up, we're going to try them all, every single card. So the way we do that is that I'll show you how we do that, but we're going to look at the face cards super quickly. Fabricio is a very interesting card. He comes at 6 foot. He plays for Liga NOS, specifically Portimonense SC, I believe that's how you spell it. Pronounce it, sorry. And he has 4-star skill, 3-star weak foot, 6 foot. And the nugget with this card, I will say, is his heading accuracy and his headshot. But you add to that his shooting capability. He has 0 traits to talk about. But when you look at, first of all, his shooting, and you see that he has 96 shot power, 95 volley, 91 penalty, and 85 finishing. That's really good. Okay, if you put a hawk on this, excellent. Pace gets boosted, shoot gets boosted, and physical gets boosted. Attacking position is excellent as well. But look at the defending. Defending is, that's not what, within the defending there's one stat specifically that interests us. It's a heading accuracy. 90 heading accuracy combined with 98 jumping. This makes this card a very interesting card. And let me tell you, the traits, the attributes, they're not that interesting. They're not that important. If you know, if you realize that you're not going to be scoring finesses out of the blue, you're not going to just chip out of the blue, you're going to be finding these high percentage shot situations, and you're going to score those ones. That's what you're going to get, because even a card, except if it's messy, if it has finesse shot, that does not mean that you're going to score those finesse shots. The game has kind of nerfed those things up. So that's the first card, Fabricio. As we say, very interesting. The agility, the balance. Once we try him, you will understand what I'm saying. His agility is off the chart. He's very agile, even for his base card. We move to Pozuelo. Pozuelo is, to be honest, the least interesting one to me, just because he is... Let's get something out of the way. He is from the MLS. The MLS does not have that many good midfielders at the moment. Okay, so Pozuelo, if you have a midfield, would be interesting, but his pace is in the drain. You need pace. We know we need pace. His dribbling is very good. I've seen reviews. His dribbling is absolutely good, and I've tried him as well. His base card, very good. But other than that, I have to say, Pozuelo is not that much of a sexy card to me. Shooting is good, but we have so many midfielders today, and if you're rocking a MLS team, I mean, go ahead, pick up Pozuelo. But if you're not rocking an MLS team and you're just getting him because of the country, I double consider that. We have icons that are in the game. We have a bunch of midfielders that could do the job and do the job very well. But let's look at this trait. Absolutely, immense amount of traits. Finesse shot, outside, technical, flair, playmaker. So again, if you're okay taking all of these things and letting go of the pace, he might be your player. He's very agile, he can shoot, he places himself very well, he's very short, and short players with that body type, adding to the fact that he is 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot, that's a lot. But again, you have to have an MLS team to pick this card, and you have to be able to let go of the pace. You have to be you need to make sure you're not a rat. You're not a pace abuser. If you're not that type of player, Pozuelo might be your guy. Now the last guy, who is, oh man, he's absolutely insane. The most amount of in-game stats out of these 3 cards. And just look at the card. The pace is there. The shooting is there. The pass is there. 85 short pass, long pass. He can be a crazy CDM for you. The dribbling is there. Can you imagine that? Wiggling out of situations under pressure, under pressure by a defender, he will be able to wiggle out of the situations very easily for you. And the defending is there. And just take a look at the physical on this guy. 99 stamina. He plays the entire game and another half. 99 jumping, 85 heading accuracy, 93. Listen, Brown is just, Alan Brown, I believe his name is just insane. With the high work rate, he's golden. We move. So now we're going to try every single one of these players, and I'm gonna give you the the last kind of reviews while we are trying these players. To try these players, we do have to exit. So this is what I do. If you're ever wondering about a player and you're like, oh, I want to pick the player, but I'm not too sure. Should I pick the player? Should I not? Let me tell you, pick up the player and go in the arena. Look at the base attributes. Not base attributes, but the base movements, the base mechanics on the players, the base animations on the players. That will tell you a lot. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Fabricio. We're going to start with Fabricio here. And as you can see, you already see that beautiful man bun there. That is, super awesome. We like that. We like a player in game that we can recognize from the jump. So just looking at the player already, you see he's 6 foot. He's pretty big. He has some mass on him. He is going to be somebody who can, shove off defenders when they come on. But look at that. Let's look at the dribbling. Let's start with the dribbling. That goes off very well. Let me just back up a little bit. Let's look at the flick. I kind of look at every single dribble from the player. He's 68 rated, of course. 68 rated. This card is 68 rated. Come on. Do the dribble there. Boom. Doesn't usually it goes super high. I tried his card a little bit earlier, and look at that shot. The shot is not too bad as well. Honestly, the way he's moving, let me just use the left stick and move a bit right now. You can see that his left stick is good. He's decent, he can move. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. This is somebody who can already move at 68 overall rating. He can already move. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. So if you're let's say you're look at that close control. He might actually, oh man, I wish we could get every single one of these cards, because that movement is very good movement, and that's just holding L1. If you want to sort of pace your striker to kind of find that opening, and he gets the shot right off of there. So Patricio, let me tell you, Fabricio, I said Patricio. Fabricio is very interesting. That close control that you see right there, beautiful. That's going to be very helpful. And again, he's able to do these because he is 4-star skill. He can also do the scoop. There you go. No, let's do the scoop. Scoop, I said. Oh boy, the scoop is not coming off right now. No, that's not the scoop. No, I did the scoop with him, boys. I did the scoop with him. Let me try and see if I can do that scoop, because he is 4-star skill, so he should be able to do that scoop. Let's do it. Come on. No, he's not pulling off the scoop for me. No. He's not pulling off the scoop. He's not pulling up the scoop. But what I'm saying is that this guy can move. He can very much move. And the stats are going to be triple, quadruple boosted, because he is 87 overall, and this is a 68 rated card. So that's for Patricio. We already looked at his in-game stats. We looked at his attributes. He has 0 traits, but in terms of height, in terms of body type, in terms of work rates, he's medium in terms of work rate. In terms of skills, he's 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I think if you're running a Liga NOS team, this guy could be very, very good. Let's look at the shooting very quickly before we move to Brown. No, he's 68. He's 68 overall here. So really here what we're looking at is not really we're looking at the movement. We're not looking at the shooting necessarily, because his shooting is going to be horrible. The shooting here is going to be horrible, but the shooting of the upgraded card 87 is going to be insane. I believe is going to be insane. So let's take a shot right there. Oh, I like that. I like that move. I like the curve on that shot. Let's take one more, and then we're going to... Let's do that curve there. No, it doesn't go. Fabricio is an interesting card. Again, if you're running a Liga NOS, he might just be your pick. Let's move on to Preston. the Preston club from EPL 2. We're gonna select and we're gonna go pick up Brown from the Preston team. Let's go for England. Let's go for England. And then England, we go to EPL. And then Preston P. And here he is. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? No, I think I skipped him earlier. There you go. Alan Brown. Let's go. We picked him. Honestly, I tried him before coming live here. I think Alan is insane. I honestly do. I think, look at these movements. He is, I believe Alan is 3-3. These movements are absolutely goated. I love his initial movement there, and look, he's going to score most of the occasion. If you're using him as a CDM and he ever gets in front of the game with the stats he has, he is going to score them. He is absolutely going to score them. This is his base card. Let's start with the movement. Let's see how he moves. As you can see, he has fast feet. You know, he's not somebody who's going to struggle to get out of defensive... just get out of the pressuring situations. Let's see that. See that? That's the Neymarish, almost the Neymarish drag back there. Boom, boom. Let's go. Let's go. Let's score this one. Let's look at his shooting right there. Oh, no. That was a bad shot in all honesty. Let's go. Come on, Brown. Shoot that. Let's go. You see that? He can shoot. He can move. This is going to be somebody who can also shrug off the players. He's going to be an insane CDM. I personally believe he is going to be an insane CDM for you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just, that was beautiful. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I know that EPL, the English Championship league there is not the most popular. You have Chongs, you have you can also link him up with Keane, the like of Keane. You can link him up with Keane the icon, Keane the hero as well, and then you would just have to find a Premier League player to kind of tie that all up. But he is good. He is good. Now, we've seen his dribbling, we've seen his shooting. I'm gonna try another dribble here. I'm gonna try the Berbatov spin. He kind of pushes it far, and you'll notice that with the players who are not the most skillful, they're going to push it up pretty far once they do that. So, and this is his base card. Let's not forget, this is his base card. So, his 87 upgraded version is going to, look at that, the shot power on that is going to be quite better. Now we move. We're gonna go to Pozuelo, and then we're gonna tie up this review with who I believe is the best pick for you guys to choose. Let's go to selected players. Let's go to the to United States, to the MLS team, and I believe he plays for. Who does he play? Toronto. There you go. He plays for Toronto. Pozuelo plays for Toronto. Pozuelo is going to be very agile. Even his base card, that's a given. Just because he is the more versatile, not versatile, but the more agile player out of the three players. So for sure, Pozuelo is going to be way more agile. Look at that. Look at that. He's going to be way more agile. Come on, score that. Yeah, he's going to be way more agile. There's no discussing that. He is a 4-star skill, so that's good. The pace is the issue with this card. 75 sprint speed. That's a hard one to say. 75 sprint speed, and look at that. That goes in. He has incredible shooting. He's going to be able to move on the ball. Of course, he's going to be able to move on the ball. He actually moves a little interestingly, actually. Let's see his close control coming down here. Back. Boom. Oh, crossbar. Yeah, Pozuelo, if you're running, again, an MLS team, and you can let go of that pace, you can let go of that slow pace that he has, and you think there's going to be... that's bad. And you think there's going to be more... MLS players coming, of course, go ahead and pick Pozuelo. But I think the pace is a big issue. He can dribble, he can move. We have a lot of players who can dribble at this stage of the game. He's Spanish, he's from the MLS, which the MLS does not have a lot of midfielders that are higher rated and that can move as well as Pozuelo. So Pozuelo is a viable option. Let's go ahead with this. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now let's see if he can. No. Boom, there we go. This is a little thing I figured out. I figured out a way for the goalkeepers to never take the ball from you once you're in these situations, so he's not going to be able to take it, and I score. It's a bit of a glitch. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to reveal this glitch. This is something you can use in game as well. It just came to me right now, but you see he's not going to be able to take it. He can never take it when I apply this glitch. But anyways, Pozuelo is very, very good. As you can see, Pozuelo is insane. As a cam, he will be good. He would be good, but the pace is again one of the letdowns. He has insane amount of traits, so that's going to be useful as well in game. Let's go back into the actual game, okay, and then let's make our decision, our final assessment as to who you should be picking out of these three. And the reality is going to surprise you. My decision on that is probably going to surprise you. I'm going to tell you my decision on who you should pick, then I'm going to tell you my decision on who I am picking, okay? And then we're going to tie it up, wrap it up with a bow, and, you know, call it a day. Hope you're packing something good out of your packs. If not a Toti, you're packing a mention as well. Let's go back in here. Now, as I was saying, who should you pick? It's very simple. My answer is that you should pick the player that fits the team you are running. If you're thinking about running a Brazilian dominant team or a Liga NOS team and you're lacking a striker or you're lacking a second striker, this guy is going to be very, very good. He's tall, he can head the balls in, he's strong, 92 physical. He's going to be insane for you. And he's going to link up those Brazilian as well as, you know, he's going to link up Brazilians from the Liga Santander. He's going to link up Brazilians from what's it called, the Serie A. And funny enough, his name is Messias as well, just like the other Messias that we collected last season from here. So he's going to create a lot of links, and he's going to be a good striker. If you're running a Liga, an MLS team, Pozuelo is going to be great. I've seen a lot of people pick up Pozuelo. Just understand that you're not going to, you know, outrun people with Pozuelo. You're going to have to calm down the game, dribble a bit, find openings, pass the ball, and Pozuelo is going to be that guy for you. Passing is insane. Dribbling is very good. Shooting is good. He has finesse shots, so he could be very good shooting those finesse shots in the high percentage areas and in high percentage situations. So pick Pozuelo if you're running an MLS team, or you have a lot of Spanish players. Now, Brown is just a nugget. He's a nugget. If you have an EPL team and you know you're running, not an Irish dominant, because there's not that many Irish players, but you're running an EPL team, and we do have a few EPL players like Chong, like the English center back that was an objective as well. He could be very good. He could be very, very good. We also have the right back, the Netherlands right back. I forget his name right now. Who you could place on, you know, you could link up with him. Brown is just insane. Overall, 85 pace, 85 shooting. When he is in shooting situations, he will score. He can dribble, 84. Boost his pace and defending with a shadow, and you're golden. So, my final decision on who I am going to pick, I am going to pick Brown. The reason for that is because I'm looking to run Chong in one of my teams, as well as a right back from the English Championship League. And he's just going to be absolutely insane. I'm not going to add any Keens or anything like that to kind of mud the team or create sort of ultimately an impediment to my team. Brown is my guy, and the reason for that again is because I'm running an EPL team as a secondary team, and I really think he's going to be insane. Also, everybody's doing icons right now. It's not too hard to hide this guy around your icons and to make sure he plays as your CDM in a 2 CDM formation. You're never gonna worry. He is insane. Only trait he has again is leadership. It is good. It's very good. He can score the headers. He can move with the dribbling. He can score the goals. And he has the pace. Thank you all for tuning in. That's my decision. I'm picking Brown. Love you guys, and I will catch you in another episode for potentially another review, but mostly for another pack opening. Peace out.